Dear colleagues, dear friends, it's a great honor for me as a rector of Charles University in Prague to invite you in a great aula of Karolinum at the beginning of Congress of International Academy of Mental Health Law, which takes place on our university in Prague in Czech Republic. I will shortly introduce our university. Our university, it is the 14th oldest university in the world. Now we have 17 schools from the wide, broad spectrum of different scientific educational topics, which is also tightly connected to the ideas of academy as a law, medicine, ethics, social sciences, and others. At the beginning, we have only the 4 schools. The university was founded by the Czech king and Roman Emperor Charles IV, which statue is behind you, and also in the carpet in front of you. And it is a symbolism, the standing person, it is a Saint Wenceslaus, the patron of the Czech kingdom, and the most powerful person at the time, the Charles IV on the knee, giving the founding documents of university under the auspices of the Saint Wenceslaus. And this also symbolized that the knowledge, spiritual issues, also the ethical issues, it's more powerful than some powers and strong in the past and also at the time. And in the topic of the carpet, there are the 4 symbols of the 4 founding universities: the pelican feeding by his blood, it's a symbol of medicine; the earth, it's symbol of faculty of art; the way, it's symbol of the faculty of law; and eagle and sun, it's symbol of the theology and theological faculty. Now on our university, studying the students from 120 countries all around the world on 300 programs. Also the teachers coming all abroad and make our community of university international and with an open mind. This building, Karolinum, it is, and this rooms, the university life is coming from 1378, and this building, the 3rd oldest university building in the world. The one older one, it's in Bologna and in Oxford. And this place, it's in the past, in the middle of the 14th century, it's a merchant house. And after decision of the Czech king Wenceslaus, it's giving to the university, to the place of the education, to the changing the knowledge, place for the critical discussions, which also will be during your Congress. I believe that we will spend all together the nice 5 days with an open-mind discussion with a wide, broad spectrum of the topics. And I believe that you will also have a time not only find the new friends and colleagues for the research and the future development, but also that you will have a time to explore the beauties of Prague, our university, and our country. I wish you the nice time on university and in Prague, and all the best. Quod bonum felix faustum fortunatumque eveniat.
Good evening. I'm George Woods. I'm the outgoing president of the International Academy of Law and Mental Health. It's an honor. First, I'd like to thank Rector Thomas Sima for having us in such a wonderful building, a thoughtful university that has been steeped not only in history, but in excellence. It's not always time. It's the effort and the rigor that goes into the time that you've spent. And we want to make sure that the time that you've spent with the International Academy of Law and Mental Health is rigorous, is fun, and brings you closer together. Those are our goals, and certainly Rector Zima has helped us accomplish those goals in this, our 35th Congress. It's been a wonderful 2 years for me. I don't want to take up a lot of time. I do want to thank Professor Weisstaub, as I always have, for having the vision to take us on this trajectory. And now that we have taken on these tasks and are moving further and further ahead, and certainly our surroundings and our friends close to us are showing us not only where we have been, where we are, an excellent multidisciplinary organization that is showing many, many other countries how multidisciplinary interaction can make such a difference in the world. Our next steps is to finish the week. I know that you will enjoy it. It's been wonderful for me. I can't explain to you, I can't express to you how much I have learned, how many people I have met, and the ways in which I have grown. But I would like to thank you all for the experience and for that opportunity. We have several awards to give this evening, and I'd first like to, may I walk down to the The first would be the award to Rector Zima.
I'm Dr. Thomas Gutheil, and it's an honor and a pleasure to present the Gutheil Award to Jaroslav Blahos, who has an astonishing list of accomplishments and positions which would use up all the rest of our time, so I will summarize. The list is striking because it involves both the biologic and the psychologic, the macro and the micro. Jaroslav Blahos is a force of nature in Czech Republic. He is on the Institute of Experimental Medicine in Prague. He is on the faculty of Charles University, which is sponsoring us here. He's not only in the Department of Pharmacology, but in the Laboratory of Molecular Pharmacology and the Institute of Molecular Genetics. It is a great pleasure to present this award to Jaroslav Blahos.
Professor Jaroslav Blahos on the 9th day of July 2017 at Charles University in Prague by the International Academy of Law and Mental Health in recognition of his outstanding contribution to the field of medical ethics in a global context.
Yes, is Mr. Michael Perlin in the audience? Great.
Hello to everybody. I'm Michael Perlin, and 4 years ago, I was fortunate enough to be given the award which I'm going to be presenting in a few moments to Magistrate Pauline Spencer of Victoria in Australia. It's the Bruce Winnick Award for Therapeutic Jurisprudence. And I'm delighted to see a full room. because this is a wonderful way for us to share our background in, our interest in, and our desire to promote to all the significance of therapeutic jurisprudence, to lawyers, to psychiatrists, to psychologists, to anthropologists, to criminologists, and to anyone else that I missed. I'm fortunate enough to have known Judge Spencer, Magistrate Spencer, for several years. She hosted me in Australia this spring and is a force of nature. She uses therapeutic jurisprudence every day in her courtroom. She runs a remarkable blog called Mainstreaming Therapeutic Jurisprudence. Those of us who are in the academy write articles, law review articles, other articles. Pauline does this in the trenches every day, from the bench and through her blog, reaching out to people all over the world. She's made such a contribution and continues to make this contribution, and we should all be very, very grateful that Pauline is a magistrate, is able to do this from the bench, and that she's part of our family. So I'm happy to present to Pauline Spencer the Bruce Winnick Award in recognition of her tireless work in therapeutic jurisprudence as a judge and as an educator.
Dear guests, ladies and gentlemen, Charles University, one of the oldest universities in Europe, through its historical tradition, expresses its recognition and honor for those who have made exceptional contribution for education and common good. The Charles University silver and golden medals which bear the stamp of the original historical seals of the university is awarded as an expression of our recognition and honor. It's a great honor for me and also for representative of International Academy to award it the Golden Medal of Charles University to Professor David Weinstub, Professor of Legal Psychiatry and Biomedical Ethics at the University of Montreal. He is a honorary chairman of International Academy of Law and Mental Health, editor-in-chief of the International Journal of Law and Psychiatry. He has worked as a consultant on legal regulation in the field of mental health and court motion of many governments, and his work has a profound impact on legal regulation concerning public policies and mental health all around the world. He is a holder of the Order of Legion of Honor, Order of Netherlands Lion, Order of Merit of Italian Republic. Dear David, let me express my sincere thanks for your good things to have done and for exceptional merit in the development of legal science in psychiatry and field of biomedical ethics, and please accept the Charles University Golden Medal, and together with the President also the thanking for your working of International Academy of Mental Health. Academy is an excellent leading person of the Academy. It's member of the board of the directors, leading person in the problems in the law and law issues from which coming from University of Berkeley, United States, which doing the outstanding work for not only for the academy but also for the topics of the focusing for the issues connecting with the law, mental health, bioethical issues, and it's a great honor to present this award to. Charles University also decided to award the Medal of the University to also friends of not only of the Charles University but also the Academy, to Professor Potoleš, the Chairman of Austrian Society for Addiction Medicine, Head of the Addiction Research Group at the University of Vienna, Department of Psychiatry and Psychotherapy. He is a member of the subject board of the addiction science on our university, and it's a great honor to giving to the Medal of the University for expression of friendship and the cooperation between our universities.
When I first came to the International Academy of Law and Mental Health 19 years ago, I was struggling with my profession. I was looking to find the humanity in what I was doing as a forensic psychiatrist. I had the opportunity to listen to Julio Arboleda Flores in Montreal give a lecture on stigma in mental health. It changed my life. I found a model. I found a mentor, a clinical and forensic psychiatrist that had a breadth of humanity, a depth of knowledge, a rigor of intellect that made me excited about my field again. The International Academy is moving into a new age. Here, with Rector Zima and our movement into an extraordinary positive arena has to be led by someone that has not only shaped that vision, but continues to share that vision. And with that, I'd like to take the Presidential Medal and present it to Professor Julio Arboleda Flores. So, we're about done. We wanted to, Rector Zima wanted to let you know that there will be a concert afterwards. We hope that you have the opportunity to stay and listen to wonderful music. It'll be directly after this period. And then there will be a reception as well.
Well, that is a very difficult act to follow. Ego sum qui sum, homo latino, estirpe alta, sed uomo sempre presto servicio humanidadi. Hellis Freund aus Ausland, amici italiani, les amis de la France et du Québec, amigos de la España y de Latinoamérica, quienes me honran con su presencia. Dear friends and colleagues, welcome to Prague. It is an honor to be chosen as president of the most prestigious academy that relates mental health and the law. I stand on the shoulders of giants that have gone before me, most recently George Woods, whom we owe a great debt of gratitude. And of course, to David Wastow, our founder and honorary president for life, who has demonstrated unparalleled leadership throughout the life of the Academy. The International Academy of Law and Mental Health was founded on the belief that issues arising from the interaction of law and mental health can be best addressed through multidisciplinary and cross-national approaches, drawing on law, the health profession, the social sciences, and the humanities. This makes us, perhaps, one of the first associations to explicitly embrace a multidisciplinary focus. For 40 years, the International Academy of Law and Mental Health has held biannual international congress, drawing thousands of scholars from these areas in key centers across the world, most recently Siena, Montreal, Amsterdam, Sydney, Padua, Paris, New York, Berlin, Amsterdam, and Vienna. We are delighted to add Prague to this list and to be in this historic and beautiful city for the 2017 Congress. Thanks to our local hosts at Charles University for their generosity and hospitality. As always, we have an exciting and stimulating week ahead, both in terms of scholarly activities and in terms of vibrant social program. Congratulations to the organizers. We hope that you will take full advantage of the scientific program and social activities. The International Academy of Law and Mental Health is also distinguished by its official publication, the International Journal of Law and Psychiatry, which has been published by Elsevier for the past 35 years. It is the most highly respected publication in the field, having a worldwide distribution under the aegis of Professor David Wastow, founding editor and editor-in-chief. Some of the best papers published in the journal come from the material discussed at the congresses. Now, I would like to express to you my 3 goals as president and pray to God that He can help me achieve them. The first is to maintain the high quality of the Academy. We can take pride in the fact that we are not a professional association, but an academy of international scholars. My second aim is to reach out to countries and scholars that have not yet been heavily involved in the Academy, to help them take a more active role in the congresses, hopefully to surpass the large number attending this year, 1,500 of us. And last but not least, I will strive to maintain excellence in all of our endeavors. In closing, it is my great pleasure on behalf of the Academy and our colleagues at Charles University to welcome you to the 2017 Congress of the International Academy of Law and Mental Health. Thank you.
We are at the end of our program. It's been wonderful. There will be a reception afterwards. Please stay and get to know each other. That's an important part of what we try to do in the organization. So please stay for the reception. Thank you very much.